Okay, there we go. All right, we're live, and we got it done. I knew I'd figure it out. All right, gang. So I want to talk to you about how to make money with memberships, and without having. Okay, let's say you don't have a list. So you don't have a list, like with all these names and stuff on it. No list. You got no list. Okay. You say I got no list. I can't make money with membership sites. I don't have a list. Then you say, and by the way, for those of you who are wondering, why does he have on a hat in like a golf shirt? Because as soon as I get done with this Facebook Live, I am going to the golf course. Now, y'all can go do whatever you want to do, but I'm going to the golf course, and that's one of the beautiful things about having a membership site. It gives you the ability to live your life, and you can help people, and at the same time, get paid without working 24 hours a day, all right? So you say, I have no list. Some of you say, well, Myron, it's not that I don't have a list. In fact, I'm going to use a different color marker here. You say, it's not that I don't have a list, but I just don't have technical know-how. I just don't know how to use the technology. I don't know how to program a computer. I don't know how to program a website. I don't know how to do all the technical gobbledygook that comes up with that. And some of you say, well, you know what? I don't have any expertise. I don't have anything that I'm an expert in. That's supposed to be a magnifying glass, okay? I don't have anything that I'm an expert in, okay? And so therefore, because I'm not an expert, I can't have a membership site. Well, that may have been true a week ago, that may have been true a month ago, that may have been true a year ago, but it's no longer true because now you can have a membership site or you can get paid residual income without you having, with no need for a list, no need for tech know-how, no need for expertise. You don't need any of that stuff. All you need to do is have a willingness to get paid on a residual basis. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do like I do with my live events. I'm going to take this one, I'm going to stick it over here on the wall. Okay, it's actually on my closet door because I'm in my office right now. So I want you to understand that you don't have to have. You can like be without a lot of things that people think they have to have and still make money on a membership site. So congratulations to you for being in the right place at the right time. And a long time ago, in fact, back in 1985, I got started in the industry, the insurance and investment industry. And they had these things called renewals. And it was also a network marketing company which has these things called residuals. I guess it all ends with "ul," right? So anyway, so one of the things that I learned is I learned a principle called passive income. And I said, man, I want to have some passive income. Passive income, so that means the income's coming in and I'm not going out. I like that. How many of you would like to have some income coming in without you having to go out and get it? Well, that's exactly what passive income is. And I'm going to tell you something. One of the biggest problems, like if you're having a financial issue right now, if you're having a financial challenge in your life, if you're having a financial problem in your life, one of the problems is you are the only one making your money. Like if you don't go out and do something, you don't get paid. If you desire to take your life to another level, you got to figure out a way to get paid whether you go out or not. Now, I believe that the only way a person can really create any sustained passive income is if they produce for other people what I call massive value. So if you produce for other people massive value, then you can create passive income and your money can keep on coming in even without you going out. Now, I do an event all over the country called the 1 Year Millionaire Live. And I know that's really an odd name for an event because some people say, well, you can't become a millionaire in a year. Well, I submit to you that sure you can. Is it likely that you're going to become a millionaire in a year? No, it's not. Are you probably going to become a millionaire in a year? No, you're not. You're probably not. In fact, most people who do anything, it doesn't matter whether it's real estate, it doesn't matter whether it's network marketing, it doesn't matter whether it's investing in the stock market, it doesn't matter whether it's starting an online business, most people never experience any significant success. I believe the reason most people never experience any significant success, though, is I believe it's because most people are unwilling to become the person who can have the success, because becoming the person is painful. Becoming the person takes time. Becoming the person takes work. Becoming the person means I've got to change from being who I am to becoming somebody who brings this massive value into the marketplace so I can get passive income out of the marketplace. And so what you've got to learn to do is you've got to learn how to create some value in the marketplace. Now, fortunately, we live in an age where we have the ability to have massive leverage, and we don't have to do everything ourselves anymore. I love, one of my favorite quotes is an Archimedes quote. Archimedes said, he said, if you give me a lever long enough and a prop strong enough and a place to stand, Archimedes said, he's happy. Archimedes said, if you'll do that, I can single-handedly move the world. Right? That's the world, okay? That's my globe. So he said, Archimedes said, if you give me a lever long enough and a prop strong enough, I can single-handedly move the world. What does that mean? That means you can do, it doesn't require a lot of human effort if you have the right kind of leverage. If your prop is long enough and if your prop is strong enough and your lever is long enough. So what you've got to do is you've got to get to the place in your life where you have a longer lever and a stronger prop. But here's what, unfortunately for most people, here's how most people live their lives. Most people are somebody else's lever, right? Now this becomes a dude, right? They're somebody else's lever and they're somebody else's prop. And so this person down here is moving his world with your efforts. And what you've got to learn to do is you've got to learn how to find something, some way to move your world closer to the kind of world, closer to the kind of experience of life that you desire to have without you being somebody else's leverage. If that makes sense to you, talk to me out there. Let me see what you guys are saying. James Davis Jr. and others shared your video. Oh, okay, so that's not comments. Okay, so I thought I had some comments. So go ahead, guys. You can say something to me if you want to, and I'm sure some of you have. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, cool. So you guys are getting it. Now, so what you got to do is you got to find some leverage. One of the things that I learned a long time ago is I learned this concept of leverage. See, fortunately for me, I had polio as an infant. You say, what does that mean, fortunately for you, you had polio as an infant? I'm going to show you something. So I've got a couple of different braces. This is a brace that I wear on my leg. This is one of the braces that I wear on my leg, right? So I've got this brace. What is this brace called? This brace is called leverage, right? Because it helps me walk, and without it, it's really hard for me to walk. So I've got a different one on, but I've got this metal brace. Now, this is my new technology brace. It's called a stance control brace, right? And it's got this thing where it lets me swing my leg when I walk. 5 G's, right, for that brace. That's awesome. And spent more time in the shop than it has on my leg. But anyway, that's a whole other story. But I show you that because fortunately for me, I had polio as an infant, right? You say, why is that fortunate for you? Because there were things that I couldn't do, so at an early age, I had to start to find some leverage. So for instance, I see there are like 26 of you watching this live right now, and I'm sure more people will watch it later on. But here's what's really amazing. What's really amazing is if you can run, I can't run because I've got a brace on my leg, right? I can't run. In fact, I'm going to hold it up for you so you can see. I'm not making that up, see? Okay? So you can run, I can't run. But if you and I get in a race, who's going to win? And the answer is it depends. It depends. Who's going to win? Well, I believe if you and I get in a race, if you run a mile, you and I get in a race, and you run a mile and I go 2 miles, I can still win the race. You say, Myron, how's that possible? I'm going to show you. So you and I, we get in a race. So this is me, right? And I got my golf cap on, right? So this is me. And this is you, right? And we get in a race, and this is you, and this is me. And we're going to get in a race, and I'm going to go 2 miles, and you're going to go 1 mile. You're going to run a whole mile, 1 mile. I can win the race if, what? You are running, and I'm on a bicycle, right? So now I can win the race. Why? Because I've got some leverage. Not only can I win the race, but I can go farther, faster, and use less energy. And I'm going to tell you something. I just gave to you one of the greatest secrets to financial success that you'll ever find in your life.